Welcome back to Cactus Corp Plays Mass Effect Andromeda. My name's Kevandre.
My name is Bobby.
Last time, we did most of EOS.
It took a while.
Yeah, well, these episodes will probably be like an hour anyway, just like the trilogies were. So, we landed on EOS, which is the first planet that we were supposed to go to after the Nexus. We started all of the Monolith boys, and then we went into the vault, where we activated the vault and are now currently purifying the atmosphere of EOS, because it was all radioactive. It's still radioactive, but it looks a lot better already than it was before. And now we just need to establish an outpost before we leave EOS. Also, we met PB and Drac, who are best girl and boy. PB is my favorite.
Can you ship them together?
I wish. See, that's one reason I like Three Houses so much, is I can ship my people together rather than just the main character.
That would be an interesting thing for Mass Effect to include.
I would very much like it if they would do that.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Call me up, Casey Hudson. I got some ideas for you.
Yeah, we can help write dialogue. It won't be good, but pass it through a filter and you'll get some gold out of there.
Yeah, Instagram.
So, last episode, we mentioned your odd trigger thing that you do.
Yes.
Where you move your fingers up and you do
it's like a 6-shooter.
Yeah, it's super weird. It's like a 6-shooter, if the only thing you knew about 6-shooters was Bugs Bunny.
I do.
And you don't actually know how a gun works.
I don't.
I know you don't. It's okay. You're pretty. I forgive you. So, yeah. Wait a minute. This looks suspiciously familiar. The first time you played through this, you died here a lot, didn't you?
No.
Or on extra hard mode or something like that?
Maybe. I don't think so.
I recall you having problems at an area that looked just like this. For some reason.
There were parts of EOS that I did. But I don't think this part. No,
it was this part.
Oh, okay.
You were having problems.
It's possible. I don't really remember.
Anyways, but I took some pictures of him doing that from a couple of different angles, so that way, hopefully y'all could see what we were talking about. Hopefully he put some up into the last episode so that way you could see it. The problem being is that I didn't realize that I was in the chat with Garrison at the time when I sent them to him. So, Garrison has already seen them.
Yeah, and it's just pictures of my fucking cock, basically. Just like me holding my controller over my genitalia area.
Right, and he's wearing basketball shorts, so not a lot is left to the imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Other than, where's the bulge?
That is the imagination that you need.
Right. So, once you answer that question, you realize there's nothing there.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky.
I think
Had your number all wrong.
So, the clouds parted.
It's 0.
These Ket look pretty keeled over.
Yes.
Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go say you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
Oh no, we know we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what everybody needs a tank.
Yeah. It's just like, in Mass Effect 3, you get James, who is your Krogan, but he's not a true Krogan.
Yeah.
And?
But, excellent voice acting.
Yes.
I mean, hard to beat that.
Freddie Prinze life?
Yeah. We're one of the best cacti he's ever seen.
A real beginning.
True.
Have that confirmed and screenshotted. It's one of the highlights of our channel.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder.
And we got his cooking
With
book.
current supplies,
That
you
too.
could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call. But research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative. and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Heads? Tails?
Robot.
Alexa, flip a coin. Military outpost.
A military outpost. We defend our own against the Ket, or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Does it make a huge difference?
Radiation within
Not in this game. I think that it was supposed to make a much larger difference later.
Okay.
But more or less, it's basically the same, aside from a few dialogue changes.
Okay.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell.
And fine as hell. He got a number?
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Protromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Oh, yeah?
Eos is
Yeah,
far
it's
from
been hard for
broken,
her.
and
She's
now
not had a
it's
good time.
defensible. Arguing that choice will come later. They
Hard to
think
be
he did
director
the
of colonial
impossible.
affairs with no
The
colonials.
Nexus. I warned them, hoping
I
this
mean, seems pretty easy.
irresponsible.
What do you do all day?
Wrong.
I direct nothing.
I
Yeah.
appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far. You've got a Krogan.
Yes.
The reality rider, you brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving.
Yes. Yes, it will.
You
You
already
can plant
have
a lot of
lead
food on a planet.
Something else?
The nav point. From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed. But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware. That's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
It got us this far. Badly.
Yeah.
See, there's a reason why I'm not a boss.
I agree.
Yeah.
There is a very good reason that you're not a boss. Okay. I'm going to go over there and grab that nav point. Hopefully I don't die of radiation.
You're probably gonna, but it's fine.
No, it's right there.
Although radiation never killed anybody.
Did it not?
No.
Oh,
No, you're fine.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
cool.
I've played Fallout. I know all about radiation.
Oh, yes, I agree. Humans are, by default, a little radioactive.
Mining zones in this region are available.
But yeah, see, just
I've
with,
added them to your nav system.
Just with purifying the place and establishing the outpost, we're already at 76%. Now, you can get every planet that you go to 100% if you do a lot of the side quests and stuff.
Now, what are some of the side quests? Do you have like a few examples that we're probably not going to see?
So, like there are tremors in a certain place, and I want to use like maw hammers to see if I can get whatever that thing is out, and I'm going to do one of those on one of the planets.
Okay.
Probably not all of them, but
Just that way we
that's
can...
an interesting fight. I like that one.
Nice.
Other times it's clearing out Ket facilities,
Okay.
or whatever. There's a lot of stuff like that. It depends on the planet that you're on.
Is there stuff like, go here, find this mineral, or whatever, we need this to help build
Sure,
whatever?
there can be stuff like that.
Okay.
I can put mineral mining drones all over the place inside the Nomad.
Okay.
I don't really need to anymore since I'm so fucking
OP as
stacked.
fuck? Yeah.
But like usually that's how you would get all the materials to build better weapons and things like that.
Okay.
Well, let's get the fuck off of EOS. 76% is good for me. Good for Jack Morrison. It's good for me.
I agree. C's get degrees. There you go.
I agree.
Leaving Atwell. All clear.
Or letting your Tennessee friend do your math work for you gets degrees as well.
Yes, that's also true.
Can confirm.
Yeah. So can my ex.
It was just statistics. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was her problem.
Yeah.
The thing is, I fucking hate statistics.
Yeah.
It's not great math. I don't care for it.
And I suck at regular math, so it was an easy choice to let you do my homework for me.
Yeah. But having to take statistical mechanics for chemistry, you learn to get good at it and learn where it is a good math and how to use it. But the stuff you were using it for is just like, no, I hate it.
For PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm
He just sleeps in the kitchen.
Pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder? I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
Yes,
You
we know.
guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
I agree.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Hey, bitch, calm down.
Fair enough.
He's like, yeah, all right.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough, without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness. Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
One reason I love Drac is that he is not disillusioned on
Recon
to what
channels
the
already
Krogan are
Pathfinder.
and how they act. He's just like, yeah, okay, fair enough. You got me there, Cora.
Ryder.
Okay.
When you've got a minute, stop by the med bay.
All right, fine. I'll stop by your stupid med bay.
The way Americans are about America.
Well, sometimes.
The way a lot of Americans
Yeah.
are. Look, no one disses on America more than Americans.
True. Let's see, my boy Drac.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rusha.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha, I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh. Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tam. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Where are your friends? The other Krogan?
We found a place to plant our feet, make our own rules. Leaving the Nexus wasn't ideal, but we've managed.
So why did you leave?
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Okay.
Not all
yeah.
Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
So, during the uprising, Sloane Kelly, who was the director of security on the Nexus,
Yeah.
she went to go meet with the Uprising leader to talk things out and be like, all right, maybe we can not do this right now. Tan didn't think that was going to work, so she went off to go do that. He instead said, hey, I'm going to wake up all the Krogan and just send them at them.
Oh.
And quell the shit out of this uprising.
Well, that's probably not the best move.
Sloane is there with the dude who's in charge of the uprising, and she sees the Krogan and is like, what the fuck are you doing? And she joins them, right?
Okay.
Because you should not have done this, Tan. What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
So the Krogan, who in exchange for doing this job for them were offered a seat on the Council of the Nexus by William Spender, who is Addison's assistant. He didn't ask for permission to do that. He just needed to get the Krogan on board.
Gotcha.
So he just promised them that. After the uprising was quelled and the Krogan were successful, the leader of the Nakmor clan, Morda, she goes up to Tan and is just like, all right, my part's done. I humbly accept the seat on the council. And Tan's like, what you talking about, girlfriend? I did not authorize that shit.
But good plan. Let's go ahead and go forward with that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
He says no.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
So
don't look to give horse in the mouth, my dude. Just say, all right.
All of the people who were rising up were exiled from the station. And at the same time, the Krogan decided, all right, fuck it. We're going to run into the same old shitty race politics that we had in the Milky Way.
Yeah.
We're going to leave at the same time as them.
Fair enough.
Along with them leaving was Drac, who went with Morda and all of them to establish their own colony.
Gotcha.
Only leaving Kesh behind. And Tan was cool with that because she's level-headed.
Yeah.
So that's the basic background of what happened to the Krogan in Andromeda so far.
Interessant.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty interesting. That would have been a fun DLC, just Krogan Uprising.
Prequel would have been fun.
You're not Harry.
Yeah.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow.
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings.
I remember you not being a little
Thought I'd be
bitch.
waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field.
Not what I said when I got stabbed.
Focus on the
I gotta
positive.
tell you,
It helps.
not my first thing.
I guess
You gotta
this
be
is
like
my
Ryder.
opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse
That's what I said when I got stabbed.
for autopsy.
What?
You just kind of look at it kind of weird, and
you,
your brain stops functioning.
Why
You
do
just
you
kind
care
of
about the
go,
cat?
what?
Rude.
Harry didn't tell you?
No, I
I'm a
developed that
specialist in
accreditation
alien
from you.
anatomy.
That didn't come
My
till much later.
thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Ain't you just full of surprises?
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are.
Oh,
But we were
snap.
discussing the cat. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average
Fucking get put in
lifespan.
her place. That was
Right.
great.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Yeah. You cannot romance Lexi because she's just like, no. Patience, I need to look at you clinically, and I've seen you in ways that a lover could never really see you. So I'm just like, yeah, okay.
And I suppose.
You do you, Lexi.
I mean, I'm just saying that nurses and doctors are a very
You're setting
interesting
up in
realm
here,
of cosplay porn.
Yeah, I'm
For a
going through
reason.
what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Alright, so I'm not gonna romance Phoebe. But we
Maybe
could,
we just needed more
if we had
sleep.
wanted to.
We
Yes.
were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it...
It was so
someone
24th
had.
century.
If there's one thing you should know about me, it's
27.
that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm number one! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh?
She is intentionally
Got it.
playing us. Right. Offering to submit.
Yeah. But I don't need to bring her Remtech because I already have her thing.
Nice.
What's up, Subi?
Hey, girl. Little redheaded Scottish
Scans
girl.
of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
I'm guessing we have to
Something about
agree to
coming
do the
face
romance
to face
I don't know
options
if
and all
we
that.
have to.
Wondrous
but
that
I'm
makes you
going
want
to.
to believe.
It would just help.
Yeah.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? Nexus?
I'd like that. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Dope.
Yeah. I usually go the other way on that.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of emails. Don't need to read all of them.
Yoga poses. Really?
Hey, you know what? After spending 600 years in, icy, it's probably good to do stretching and things like that.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't have to be yoga. You can just stretch.
I can't.
It's pretty easy. Most people know how to stretch without going into yoga.
I could never stretch.
Oh. You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever floats your goat there, my man.
Yep. I could never go. Yeet.
If you're looking for me, I'm in the escape pod.
I already went and talked to you. Hey, goose. Just gotta talk to the crew, fam.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable.
The couch that was
Plus,
already there.
The fabric
Yeah.
diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer.
That's fair point.
And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your line stays much?
Do the hustle.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I was on a good path in the Alliance.
Pearl
and
came to Andromeda,
everything
too.
fell apart. There wasn't much left for me.
Oh,
Andromeda
yeah?
was so
Yeah.
far away.
That's how she's
figured-
able to go somewhere so
well,
fast?
Yes.
A
figured if you
spaceship,
wanna start
she's
over,
their dealer?
Start way
She's got
over.
that EZO.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
She's the
Back
Nexus'
at you,
drug
Costa.
dealer.
Why do you come?
I want to
Classic
say
Pearl.
I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Cool beans, Costa.
Yeah, glad we can help you get your couch. That was already there. Good times.
What's up, Vetra?
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
What's up, girl?
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi. Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little? Look, kiddo, gotta go. Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if... So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
All right, simple enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to argue with that level of efficiency.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, like her a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she's a little dull, but I think that she's all right.
Did we get to talk to her little sister some more?
Yeah, she's on the Nexus.
Oh, groovy. She seemed super excited, and I want to see her geek out about all sorts of shit.
We do get to see her a few times, so
Nice.
that's good.
That makes me happy then.
Yeah, and I think we're going to go to the Nexus. I don't think we're going to go to the next planet in this episode, so we're going to go to the Nexus and talk to Tan.
Okay.
I could go talk to Cora, but I'm just going to go to the Nexus.
Okay.
She's not the Miranda of this game. I like Cora more than Miranda, but I'm just,
Who's the Joker equivalent?
Callow or Gil. Kind of both of them.
Okay.
They've got a little mini feud too, which is fun.
Nice.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I should go talk to Gil
I'm
because.
picking up something.
Shut up, Subi.
Yeah, Suvi, how dare you talk
Do
like
your
your
job.
How dare you talk like you're programmed to?
Yeah.
That poor girl. You're gonna romance her and treat her so bad at the same time.
No. Ryder will be nice.
you're gonna be-
I won't be.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You-
No, she'll be fine.
You're gonna be an asshole about it.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances.
He looks like such a prick
Just
with that
wanna see how
hairdo
things are
and
going with the
that beard cut.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked and idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Oh yeah? Do they say
We're
jazz
exploring this
that far
cluster,
into the future?
Eventually, the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it?
Maybe get a better
In
haircut.
the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship
Maybe growing the
wherever
rest of
you
your
want it to
beard.
go, and I'll make sure she can get
If you
there.
can.
Deal?
Deal.
That would be an interesting bald spot in your beard, just like the perfect lines right down the side.
Yeah.
That's no.
No.
No, he cuts that intentionally to look more like a douche.
Yeah. It's all right.
He's a total Chad. don't care for him.
Okay.
It's like, hey, so you're the riffraff, thing. It's like, oh, I'm the king, actually. You might want to bow. It's like, you're an instant prick. I
You'll
hate
pardon
you.
me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
What's our vector, Victor?
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
I like him.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, I like Callow as well. I pretty much like the whole crew in general.
Well,
Like,
except Gil.
I don't mind Gil either. I haven't romanced him yet because I only played through his male writer once. He's only gay.
Okay.
But when I played through as male writer, I romanced Cora, so I'll probably play through it again and do all the romances at some point.
Oh, sure. Just like why you keep on replaying Fire Emblem Three Houses.
There's no way I'm going to get every romance in that game, dude.
Say that.
We did the math. I'd have to play through it 25 more times.
Yeah. And you will.
Yeah, it's likely. But, who knows when. The next Fire Emblem will be out before then.
Maybe.
A whole year hasn't passed yet. Don't worry about it.
Do we know when the next Fire Emblem's coming out? Have they announced anything?
They haven't announced it, no.
Oh, good. So we still got at least another year.
And apparently they were working on Paper Mario the whole time. So that's fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did announce that recently.
Yeah, because Insys does both of them.
Ah!
Paper Mario and Fire Emblem.
Nice. Is this Paper Mario going to be good?
I hope so. It looks better than the last two, but it doesn't look like Thousand Year Door or 64. I'm going to get it, though. Comes out a couple days before my birthday.
It could look absolutely dog shit and you'd still get it.
I didn't get Color Splash.
You're a fanboy.
I didn't get Color Splash.
Uh-huh.
I borrowed it from Katie.
Of course.
And then I played like 10 minutes of it.
Uh-huh.
Well, more like an hour. And then I was like, no, I'm done with this now.
He says that. I bet it was like 3 days.
You were there the entire time I was playing it.
I don't think so.
Okay. I can check my Wii U logs.
I am sure you can.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne...
Certainly.
Quick question, how do you tattoo scale?
This is Hirik, one of the scientists
Some sort of
from
paint.
the tech lab.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
There's more
It's more of a
military
carapace.
personnel out of stasis.
Yeah,
Those Ket
so-
won't get near your vault or our people.
Bony
August Brown
cartilage
will oversee
tissue.
that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley.
I wonder what they used to
Seems
tattoo
like a
it.
good man.
Magic.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
It's not magic, it's bionics.
So we will explore the Nexus a little more since we've got the time, since we're not going to jump to the next planet yet.
Okay.
So yeah, this is like the docking bay area.
Nice.
Oh, let's go get our hijack. Hello, friend.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
What's this?
Little monkey fella.
Okay.
It's part of the deluxe version of the game. You get the little monkey fella that hangs out on the Nexus with you. Not the Nexus, the Tempest.
Okay. I'll pretend like I know what that is.
Yeah. Here's hydroponics.
Sure.
That hydroponic shit.
Yeah.
And this is Vortex, which is a bar, and I've got Scotch glasses that are the Vortex.
Yes, you do.
Because I got the Andromeda loot crate.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, they're very nice. I'm actually impressed with them.
That's your flag, everyone. That's patrol.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on.
Anything for the good of the bar.
So, folks try
For
to
the
help
bar?
and all, but
For the bar?
we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything.
Anything for the
interesting we
bar.
could use for new drinks. And
Battle
we'll
of the
let you
bars,
test them
man.
For free.
Yes.
Right. I get a feeling the test.
Gideon Grey Goose.
Don't worry.
I do like the
Dutch
good
may
goose.
complain a lot,
Grey Goose
but
is
he's loving
awesome,
it.
but it's so expensive.
And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
You in good hands. But yeah, so this is the bar, the Vortex. It's nice. It's better than Cora's Den, despite the lack of Asari strippers.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking of all the ways that you could compare Scott Pilgrim to a bar. Like instead of "We Are Sex Bomb," it's "We Drink Car Bombs." 1, 2, 3, 4. Which a lot of places renamed it because it was originally called an Irish car bomb. And if you know a lot about Irish history, that's offensive.
Yeah, it's not great.
So
These are some apartments. There are like 6 apartments, and all of them are places that we can visit in this game throughout at some point.
Oh?
Like one is PB's apartment, one is like Jen Garson's apartment, whatever.
Nice.
So like we get to visit them all.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Do they have like a Citadel DLC apartment vibe?
No,
Is there,
not like that. It's just regular apartments.
Oh, well, that's lame.
It's the tech lab where all the scientists live.
They just live there?
Yeah, they're science boys.
Oh, that's fair. If I could live in a proper science lab, I wouldn't because I contaminate the lab.
Yeah,
but I
we
would
love
want to.
the lab, which is why all sorts of fictional scientists do the things that they do.
Yes.
Like Walter and Gail Bedecker.
Yes.
Oh, this is Jen Garson.
Oh, hi. How's it
She's
going?
dead.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Jen Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Interesting voice effect for that.
She is Nomi from Sense8.
Oh, okay.
Is the voice actress.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their
Now that
job.
you pointed out, I can hear it.
You can totally hear it, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
Yeah, not to worry about it. Let's
Thank
go.
you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
And she's a great actress. I really like her. Also, this is I can learn more about each of the races from the Milky Way in here.
Oh, that's
so I can
pretty
learn
cool.
about humans, Solarians, or whatever.
So that way, this is kind of like your first foray into Mass Effect. You're not totally without a reference point.
Exactly.
You don't want it to be, obviously. There's a lot of backstory here that makes it a lot better.
Right.
But
there's also, if they encountered friendly alien life, they would have this set up for them to use.
Nice.
Was the plan behind that?
Well, that's pretty cool.
I mean, it makes sense. So yeah, there's that. Then we can fly over. supposed to go to operations, but we can also go to the habitation deck or the cryo bay. Let's go to the cryo bay. Let's go check on our brother.
Yeah, I was about to say, we haven't checked on your wee baby bro.
My boy Scott. You know what's fun, too, about the Ryder twins? Is that even though they fulfill the same role...
Their ride or die?
Yes. And they basically say the same things as each other in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They've got different backstories. So for
How do you mean?
example, Sarah specifically earlier said that she was studying Prothean technology before.
Yeah.
That's Sarah specific.
Oh, okay.
Scott did something else prior to the Andromeda Initiative. And so it's a little different if you're Sarah or Scott in the game. They're very, very, very similar in general, but they've got different backstories.
Makes sense. You want to add a little bit of those changes so that way it's...
Yeah, it doesn't feel like, oh yeah, I'm just exchanging them, you know?
Right. You want it to be familiar, but not the same.
I like having both of them there rather than just male or female shepherd.
Yeah, that is a pretty nice little touch.
What's up, Nigel?
Pathfinder.
You from Toronto?
He's a real McCoy.
Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though.
It's a hell of a voice, my man.
Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
That's an odd way to word it, but sure.
He mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Of course. But yeah, talk to Carlisle. See Garrison laying here.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
Yeah, you were there. You were a doctor.
Yeah,
I haven't
shit
heard
doctor.
how he died.
Like a hero. That's how.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's not a real answer. That's a bad doctor answer.
Two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
Sure.
Dumb luck, really. He hit the scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Alright.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Cool beans?
So, that has to be the worst doctor explanation for how someone died.
He died as a hero.
Yeah, to the next of kin. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
If it was just like someone who's asking for a newspaper and you have permission to talk about it a little bit, okay, that's fine. But it's like, no. Medical terms. Come on now.
It's like Felix and Glenn and Rodrigue. It's just like he died like a hero, like a true knight, and he's pissed off about that. It's just like, yeah, okay. Died like a hero.
He died like a hero. He wasn't a hero.
Yeah,
And he's
he
not
was
one
pretending.
now. Right. He didn't die a hero. He just died like a hero.
Oh, okay. So before we met Kandros, who is now the head of security.
Oh, okay.
But in the book, he was Sloane's second in command, right?
Okay.
So Addison had this idea to send a bunch of different people out to the potential outposts, and included Kandros in them because she knew that he was reliable. She didn't tell Sloane about that.
Nice.
So Sloane was just like, all right, so where's Kandros at? And she's just like, Eos. And Sloane was like, you fucking what? So
good times.
Kandros did not participate in the uprising because he was off on Eos at the time.
Nice.
He comes back, Sloane's gone, an uprising has happened, and hey, guess what? You're the security director now.
Well, you know, that's how these things go.
Yeah. But he's accepting that role, and he's a good lad.
Well, I'm glad he's a good lad. Can you romance him?
No.
Boo.
A lot of people wish you could.
Everybody,
what's up, Carey?
Everybody loves a bloke in uniform.
Ryder, isn't it? Carey
Or
a
Lax.
freelance vid maker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay. Interview away.
Her, I can
Let's
romance.
start at home.
Oh, nice.
14 months and the Nexus still
That's pretty
isn't
good.
finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great.
Then we'll talk to Tan, and then I think that's going to be it.
Groovy.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Oh, hey.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
It's funny, because our last episode was an hour.
Success affords leverage
Yeah,
over
we
those
was the
who
hero
guide you.
of the hour.
And you're my
True.
best
Almost as
friend.
literally as possible.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge.
No, you didn't.
Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Yeah, good point.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on.
I
What
agree.
is your plan for
Yes.
moving on, Ryder?
At some point, you gotta stick to a plan and just keep
We
going.
need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate.
Yep.
If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ken are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder.
Right.
Yeah, you're like supposed to hate Tan, but like I think he's made some stupid mistakes.
Go ahead.
But I kind of like him.
Yeah. Understandable mistakes for somebody not trained for that position.
Will do.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
He's kind of just thrust into it, and he's doing the best he can.
As possible.
Aside from you know
Right. She had
the
something that could help
Krogan
with our
shit.
job.
Well, they're Krogan.
Even then, I still understand his decision. I just wish he hadn't made it.
Yeah.
because I think that Sloane would probably be a pretty good asset to this Nexus, but
yeah,
no, she's going to just go be on Kadara instead.
But that pretty much it for this episode.
That's
before we
it
go to
for
the next
this
planet.
one, yeah. I got other planets to go to. I'm supposed to speak to Addison first, but we can talk to her next time.
Okay. Then, yeah. Next time we're going to speak to Addison and go to the next planet, which should be good. Goodness, that's pretty.
I know, right? Jesus.
So good.
They did not half-ass it when it came to the aesthetic of, the environments.
Yes. So, yeah. Go ahead and do shoutouts.
Yeah. Why don't you go first?
Okay, so my shout-out is going towards some books that I recently got. And it's the Organic Chemistry series by Francis A. Carey. And a few other writers, but that's the main one. And the reason why I'm interested in organic chemistry is because in college, when I was studying chemistry, it's a subject that I sucked at. I was more of a physical and non-organic kind of dude, because that's what made sense. But I was also learning out of a very crappy book on organic chem and didn't have a particularly good professor. Because most people don't. But having the background that I do now, and going back and wanting to relearn on subjects that I didn't quite capture the first time, I found a recommendation for these books on Reddit, bought them, started pouring through them. First of all, they're big. Holy shit, some of these are big. And they are really, really good. Some of the basic details of just basic structure for some of the organic compounds that I really had to slog through to try and process and didn't really understand is making a lot more sense now. So I'm really liking these books. So if you're interested in organic chemistry, or if you just have a bad professor but you still want to wrap your head around it, I recommend picking up Francis Carey. That's it.
Okay.
Me being a nerd.
Yes, not unusual.
You can get over it, Garrison. You give me shit every time I do a nerdy shout-out.
Lol.
He does. I think he wants me to just start doing shout-out to hentai series, which I'm not too far from doing.
I mean, he hasn't exactly not done that before.
I've done it to porn stars.
Yeah.
Not the same as hentai series.
Okay, so I'm going to do a shout-out to the voice actress for PB, who is Christine Lakin. She's most well known for being on the 90s TV show Step by Step. Though she's also in... she's basically extra female character in a lot of Family Guy episodes. Like, she's Joyce Kinney and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of also looking through things here. She's in all sorts of stuff, but generally not as the main character.
Okay.
But I think she did a great job. Oh yeah, she played Susan Knight in Veronica Mars the movie. Did she play her in the TV show? That doesn't seem right. I doubt it.
I don't recall Susan Knight.
It was one episode. She was pregnant by Adam Scott.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Anyway, I think that she's done a good job, especially as PB. I really like her in this role. I think that the character itself is great, but sometimes the voice acting is what really makes it for you.
Yeah.
And I think she does an excellent job. So yeah, shout outs to her.
Nice.
But all right, guys. Next time we'll talk to Addison, and then we'll go to either Vold or Havarl. So one of those two.
Thanks so much, folks.
Bye.